Mm-hmm. Am I live? I mean, I'm seeing me, but I don't see anybody else that's on in the chat or anything. Come on. Don't know if anybody can see actually the actual picture. My arm's getting tired. Oh well. I'm back. Am I on too late at night? Is that the problem? Yeah, I think I'm just on late. Oh well, I'm going to keep drawing then. Until I see something in, I'm just going to draw until I see somebody in the chat room. Fine. it's odd being on a live stream where nobody's here at all. Nobody's watching it all.
And have also come to the conclusion that they can't trust black people because they think black people are so.
I mean, like, I guess this is nice for anybody watching the playback. It's kind of nice that I'm not being distracted. I guess I'm just watching YouTube, talking to myself.
But it would be the definition of racism because I would be equating the people who left me with everyone else who looks like them. And then you've got to the freedom points. But of course, the part of that is a much richer argument. The article does not have a much richer argument, and that is your point, except for the caveat that people who suffer Tucker Carlson because he is making the one that is not before when reality on the ground is just the people money with designs with your principle. However, in the case of the United States, this is not the case. So it does sound like that because that's the argument he's making. The argument he makes is that in a country where it turns out that white most vulnerable people of color and brown, those who they care about are never to see, or at least percent of people. And I speak explicitly about the community today, right? So if we have a president who marshals forces of hatred and right, aside from who he is, which they understand who he is, except your entire argument is predicated on Donald Trump being Donald Trump, or at least your construct of what you believe Donald Trump is being. So again, this is just but again,
Quite a slow night then, I guess.
is it wrong to say you can't be friends with black? Is it wrong to say you can't be friends with black? And the answer is, of course, yes. They're not all the same. They don't all think the same. They're not all angry. You should judge people as individuals in the circumstances of life. You shouldn't just see, my daughter's was involved by someone in a certain color. I would never say to my daughter, that's not evidence you can never trust anyone who goes like that, because I would be inculcating racism in my child's table. So what I put acting it out is that, well, obviously, because that's even when you're with the color of doing exactly that. But what's clear to me is that you don't simply do that in your own home and keep it to yourself, even though you know that what you're doing is distasteful. For some reason, you can't believe you are prepared to that's weird.
It's so quiet.
Will you teach your girls to be cautious around
It's so quiet.
because I don't think that the races are as different as you think they are. You think one is good and one is evil. That's what you said in your piece. I didn't know I said in my piece.
I do see somebody is popping up and down in the chat. They're popping in. They're watching for a little bit and then going away. I'm just watching the. I'm watching the likes and dislikes, and I'm just wondering how long is it going to take for that random person to basically arrive and just put the dislike on and leave, because there always seems to be one jerk. Oh, Ken's watching me, so hi Ken. Howdy. How's you? And they're gone. It's odd, really, isn't it? And they're gone again. I thought that they came back, but apparently not.
Because that's included language. Allied progressive is a word that is loaded with extra connotation about being overall class struggle between blacks and whites. So support wherever they are, because they're definitely
Pandafox is here. Hey, dude. I don't know if you saw the beginning of the stream, but I showed the preview of what I'm doing for your big finale. And Jeffrey's here, so we have got an audience again. And knows it. Wow, everybody's come. Everybody just showed up. Hey guys, I'm all refreshed from my shower. I'm watching YouTube and basically, oh, I love this. I don't know if you can hear this.
Mario having always rampantly and eagerly put his face on things like a very affectionate and itchy cat, I think it's fair to say that the phrase Mario game has lost whatever meaning it ever had. Even before that whole rabbit business, one can now officially expect from a Mario game anything from turn-based combat to sports simulators to typing tutor to Nintendo-branded moustache shaving kit. I feel like we're going to have to come up with a new name for what I hesitantly call proper Mario games, as in a platformer in which we chase a princess stealing lizard through a highly circuitous path of themed worlds, press all the finer points of the triple jump and devastate the landscape with the unyielding force of our mighty Italian buttocks. Let's call it a Mario Gammon Soiree. Super Mario Odyssey is a new Mario Gammon Soiree, and I guess we know what that means. Nintendo are turning a profit this year. Yes! I know some Japanese salarymen will be drinking irresponsibly tonight, all of them, as usual, but that's besides the point. Mario Odyssey knows why we're all here and wastes no fucking time, with the game literally starting mid-princess kidnap. You see, the plot is driven by Bowser traveling the world gathering the essentials for his fairy tale wedding ceremony, which is very adorable. Bowser's a properly raised fire-breathing lizard tyrant. He's not going to father a bastard great baby. How would he explain that to his parents? Surely Mario is left in the dirt and meets the inevitable magical spirit character that basically acts as glorified mouse pointer, the star child of Mario Galaxy, the butterfly thing in Super Paper Mario, the Roomba from the Rabbids thing. This time it's a magic hat, and as has been well documented, if Mario throws the magic hat at a living thing that isn't already wearing a hat, then Mario parasitizes their body and overrides their free will like a cordyceps fungus with a slightly racist accent. The levels are more on the Mario 64, Mario Sunshine side of things than the Mario Galaxy approach, large hub levels rather than a sequence of contained challenges that you must shake down from magic stars by probing their every secret crevice. Oh wait, it's not stars we're collecting for once, it's moons. Who says Nintendo never innovates? Well, the level themes for starters. You guessed it, it's the classic Disney grassland, desert, ocean, jungle, ice world, fire world, boss. It's even got all the usual wild cards thrown in as well: city world, spooky world, and the food world. Although food world manifests as vegetable and healthy snack world rather than the usual candy world, maybe Nintendo were feeling the pressure from child obesity groups. Incidentally, the mayor of City World is Pauline, who may be the same one from Donkey Kong, but I'm not sure they ever directly admit that. Probably a hard thing to bring up in casual conversation. Hey, sorry if this sounds weird, but didn't I rescue you from a monkey? This is the same City World that populates with realistically proportioned humans, by the way, which for me raises the question of what the fuck Mario is, if not a human like these lads. Some frighteningly malformed species of hairy pygmy. It's one of the things that underline how Mario is now essentially just a brand with no consistent tone that can be put alongside literally anything without a blink. See also the realistic dinosaur we possess in the first world for all of 2 minutes, I suspect, just so they can put it in the fucking trailer. And a strange interlude late in the game wherein Bowser Bowser shows up riding a fucking Dark Souls boss. I guess it's not really a complaint, it's just not fair on other games that work jolly hard to keep a consistent visual tone. You wouldn't see Dark Souls introduce cartoon mushroom people out of nowhere. Moving on. Not much to complain about gameplay-wise. You've got your jump, slightly higher jump, your other slightly higher jump, your third slightly higher jump that you do for crash, the fourth slightly higher jump you do right after a butt stomp, the fifth slightly higher jump you save at family occasions and bar mitzvahs. So if you play Mario Galaxy, you should set back in quick, and you'll be relieved to know that you no longer have to shake a Wiimote to attack like you're trying to give yourself tendinitis. Not that Nintendo have entirely undug their heels from the motion controls spill. Hey, don't forget you can shake the controller to climb holes a bit faster and throw your hat a bit differently and various other non-essential things. I haven't forgotten. Thanks, Nintendo. You're gonna do it then? I plan to, Nintendo. Okay, I'll just remind you again next time you fucking blink. In fairness, I suppose shaking the controller to climb faster makes some sense. It's the sort of thing you might do if you're frustrated and in a hurry. Maybe next Nintendo could make a controller that can detect when you're swearing at it, or when you're 2 minutes late for your appointment at the STI clinic. All in all, the game is as fun, playable, and full of variety as one should expect from Mario Gammon Soiree. But the question for me is, have we surpassed Mario Galaxy? The erstwhile peak of Gammon Soiree, as going to space often is. Jason Voorhees in the death, as often follows a high, and since then has been a sort of haze of come down and self-indulgence for old stashy bollocks. True, Galaxy was a lot more linear and suffered from that tendinitis business, but if you want to see self-indulgence, then Mario Odyssey spurts it out in long ropey strands with both fists, it being a modern Nintendo game and therefore enamored with the nostalgia for itself. There's a self-congratulatory air to the whole thing that at times is good and makes things come alive, like the big musical number at the city level, another thing conspicuously present in the trailer. And at other times tries my patience a bit, like when it goes back to a 2D 8-bit Mario and it all feels kind of regressive. Deliberately so, I'm aware, but still cheap. You don't want to listen to a 30-year-old man pontificating on where this cartoon game Bikini Witch belongs in the history of modern culture because he lacks the qualifications for any serious field of criticism, do you, madam? You want to know if Mario Odyssey will keep little Jimmy and little Susie off your back for 5 minutes. And that brings me to the two-player mode. For as well as being serial masturbators, Nintendo are also big on the family fun time angle, so you'll notice an option for 2 players in the pause menu, but don't fall for it, this is a highway to acrimonious divorce. See, one player controls Mario and the other controls the magic hat. All you have to do is make use of the miracle Switch hardware, just snap the controller in half and hey presto, the game's fucking unplayable. Firstly, the Joy-Con is like trying to fluff an elderly hamster, and secondly, there's only one stick, so you can't move your character and the camera at the same time, which turns out is pretty bloody important when you're trying to accurately land on things in 3D. Even challenges like the races that will flat out turn you away at the fucking door if you're not playing solo. So Mario Galaxy is on top there at least, because as humiliating as it was for the second player, who was basically doing nothing but pick up the main player's litter and flicked bogies, they were still only being a help. Force little Jimmy to interrupt his moon collecting to let little Susie join in, madam, and ain't no one going to be collecting shit, except things to discuss with their future prison therapist.
I love that guy. I love that guy so much. I think that's so funny. He's always so good. So sorry about that. I just wanted to watch that one because that one's pretty good. So do you want to see what I've done so far? Who is that guy? He's funny. He's on a channel called The Escapist, and that's a show he does called Zero Punctuation. I don't know if you caught any of that. I don't know if you caught any of that at all. But yeah. I love his game reviews. He does tons of game reviews. Well, he does game reviews mainly, but he also does a judging by the cover series as well, and that's also hysterical. But no, he talks really fast, and he's a British guy, and he's just so funny. So nobody wanted to see the picture. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, you said you didn't say anything, so it's fine. I won't show you then until I've done the. Fine, I'll show the thing. I've decided to go the other route, and basically I drew his horn. He's got kind of a look of surprise. I said, there you go. He's got kind of a look of surprise, and I drew his horn kind of, one of them up and one of them down. And that's, you may notice that basically there's been kind of like a gust of wind or something. And all of that's on purpose. But yeah. I'm just about to do the pig. I'm just debating whether to do the close. I've done a close-up of the pig's head, his face, and I'm not entirely sure if I should do that first or if I should do the other animation. The other bit first, you know. Where am I starting from? I'm starting from this angle. From this angle. No? Yes, I am. I know you just made a huge mistake and drew all over what I was doing. That would have sucked. I love it, Tubbs. Thank you. I'm glad you do. He's such a cute ball. He is a cute ball. He's adorable. Anyone? No? I thought it was funny. I'm going to get no sleep tomorrow. It's going to be a pain in the ass. I really do hope that Ian doesn't mind. I cringed from the pun. At least it did something. What the hell is that? Sounds like somebody's throwing Skittles on the roof. Computer analysis? Hail. Okay. Yeah, my chair attacked me. That was hail. It stopped. Okay. Random hail. I know, Tubbs. I'm sorry. You won't get sleep. You won't leave for Ian's until late, right? Well, I'm leaving for Ian's after work. After work. What's happening again? Sounds a lot lighter though. Is that snow? I think it's snowing. Over that, that's very, 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 very fine hail. How random. Anyway. Do you get much snow there, Tubbs? Yeah, but it usually doesn't settle at all. It usually is a bit weak. Oh, feck. I made a boo-boo. A big one, but I think I've got it covered. Okay, and I'm nearly done with the pig. This one's really short. It's just big, you know. It doesn't require much line art and stuff because I basically have done a lot of it. It's very quiet again in the chat room, and I'm down to one person watching me, so which is fine. Is that because you heard Jacksepticeye and you were like, nope? Yeah, I think that's the reason. I'm still here too. So how comes? Oh, now it's on. Now it's on 2 viewers. So, oh, whatever. I actually finished the pig as well. I'm trying to get the rough look on the ear. Well, he's not loud. Sorry, I was gonna say, check that's a guy. I don't know why you don't mind. He's not loud. I haven't got it on loud. I'm just enough for me to hear it, so that I'm distracted a little bit by by not just computer sounds and outside sounds and stuff. So much concentration right now. Whenever I do the details of the faces, I want to get them perfect. So I've done a close-up of Pop's face just in the corner because I do that. I don't know why, but I do that. I thought it looked good. It will look good, and it doesn't look bad. And I'm done with the pen. I'm done with the pen stuff. Oh no, almost. Got to do the stupid. I mean, the great string vest. It's great. I'm doing the string vest.
Even the air down here is salt. So we gotta go down here. Give all that away 7. Dude, we are taking this happening in this with these hand guys. There's a big giant dude with a sword. Hold F to activate the spot. Do it. Activate it. Okay. Charge the Geist Craft transfer device. How do I charge the Geist Craft?
Want to see? Look, I did nothing. Oh, I'm kidding. Oh, it really doesn't look good blurry. Pop's face really doesn't look good blurry. Just zoom in. Use your face as the correction. See, that's what you lose with the line art, is that you can't really see. But basically, Pop just released a mega fart. That's why Kingston looks so, you know, he's kind of like surprised and also kind of shocked that he can smell it through his mask. He's wearing a mask. How can you smell it? That's also one of the reasons why he's got a bit of wind going past his tassels on his hoodie, and one of his antlers is down. I mean, antlers, horns. One of his horns is down. It's kind of doing the thing. So I'll just do the touch-ups because I've missed a couple of lines on Pop's face in particular. I love that tone. They look so nicely stuffed. What? Well, only one of them's stuffed. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Pop didn't eat all of the food that was on offer. I'm pretty sure that Kingston had some. Yeah. It's shading time. And background, because I want to give them a background, but I don't know what to do yet. You know, I kind of want to like. I'll think of something. I do have an idea, but I don't know how well it's gonna come out. You know. Anyway, we got the black. Black of the hooves. I've got in particular, I've done Kingston's got like kind of like big hoof fingers, you know, kind of like the pig. Like the pig. So I basically do all the black things first. Oh, come on. Come on, focus. There we go. I do all the black things first. I make sure that I leave a little bit off so that I can show there's some kind of shine to them, you know. But that's how I do the hands. They're just like regular hands, but like because it's a furry and it's furry drawing. Also got Pop's hands are the same because they're hooved creatures, you know. So, but they're not too different from our hands, you know. And I do have the cartoon gimmick of giving them 3 fingers, not the 4 fingers like we have. They've each got 3 fingers and a thumb. Except for their feet, hooved creatures only have two toes. So yeah. But yeah, the next darkest thing is, of course, his mask. And I'm just doing that now. And then just a quick. Yeah. You like Kingston's hooves, Jeffrey? I'm glad you do. So what did I miss while I was in the shower? What you guys been up to? I'm guessing it's getting on pretty. It's getting to be a bit late there. Over there. Ah, I was attacked by my own pad. Right, now I've done kind of like a stretch marquee effect on 5, and what I do is I make thick lines that go into, I push just slightly hard on the pencil. So I'm going to keep doing that because obviously as he's filling with gas, he's needing to stretch, and he's got a lot of stretch marks. He isn't a balloon, of course, so basically he has to have actual stretch marks. But I've done that. I'm also going to give some on his side. I think that's enough. And then I just lightly shade his tummy. Well, I've got the pencil in the right configuration, because if I move the pencil, then it's going to just be shit. I think it's actually being shit. That's nice. Thank you, pencil. Why weren't you? You were being good a minute ago. Because I'm actually doing shading and texturing at the same time while I do this, while I do the piggy. He's kind of got a pumpkin, kind of like almost pumpkin markings on him with all of his stretchiness. All of his stretch marks. Now this is where I use the rubber. Actually, I'm not going to do the rubber thing yet, because basically I want to do some background before I do the rubber. What's a good fart sound effect, huh? It's a good one. Like lots of F, P, B's and H's. That's a good one, isn't it? Although I don't know if I should add a sound effect, you know, like I did with the burp. You know, just the U R P piece. Oh my god, I haven't done Kingston's leg. Such a ninny. So focused on what I have to do next. I was like, oh, is that Mahoon? Mahoon. I also haven't done Pop's foot or his pants. His pants are very dark though, so. Whatever.
wait, hold on, this other way. Oh, I can't do that. You can do that. What the fuck? Okay, then go back to the camera. This is the fucking way. This way. There's a fucking big dude over here. Yeah. Okay, don't kill anyone else.
And that is fully shaded. I just need to I mean that's fully colored. FPBN. I don't know about the N. Maybe an M. Just a little. I see. I've even seen just a little toot, tiny toot. Just TOT. Just TROT. I've always thought that was cute. Just a little toot. But no, I'm just going to do the shading. Yeah, just a tiny little. Right. Shading almost done. Oh god. It's a bigger picture, so the actual colouring and shading are going to take a little while longer, obviously. Shading and texturing are done on the characters, but I still need to do the background. You can't really tell about the shading and texturing on here. Oh, I missed out his cheek. There we go. Debating whether I need to sharpen the pencil because I've got to do background. How sharp is this line? Not very sharp. The look of surprise on King's face is priceless. I'm glad you think it's cool. Yeah, I'm not going to use any. I'm not going to use any effects. I don't think. I'm basically just going to do the wind and let people guess for themselves. Background is awkward. Fun, but awkward. Because I basically got the idea that it's just outside of the Mexican place. Right. I'm not saying anything at all. I know. I'm sorry. I would do the sidewalk itself, but basically the pavement. But I think I've done enough of the background, especially since I'm going to include the I'm actually drawing with the rubber, which is quite funny. Because I don't know, it's probably not going to come out at all in the scan. But I just did a quick background of the outside of the restaurant with the pencil, and yeah, you can't see it at all. But I've actually done in rubber "pigs eat for free" on the window because it's the inside, and therefore the reverse of what we saw on the other side, you know. But it doesn't show up at all. I mean, I can see it here, but it didn't show up at all when I showed you just now. I'm just considering where I'm going to highlight some. Just doing a couple of little. I made a little blot. I made a little a little cloud around Pop's face, just to show up the effect, you know. But I also did a little kind of like mini bread. It looks like a mini slice of bread or a cartoon heart. So I'm just trying to get this perfectly right, but it's just it's fighting me. With the rubber is actually is not being so great. Because I intentionally made some wavy lines and stuff to show the far, and it doesn't look great. Also, yeah. Maybe I should do a bigger, like a more pronounced. Yeah, this is working better. That works way more better. Just a couple little blast lines. Blast lines. I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. I'm not letting it stress me out. It's just that it was fighting me, and all that work I did in the background, basically, I was trying to do on like smelly lines up here. I don't know if you can see that. and also around his head a little bit to show that it was getting to him, but it just wasn't. It's not showing out very well on camera. But and I also did some. So I just added some blast lines, and that really sells it. I think, you know, that totally sells it, and his expression on his face in the little cloud. So I've used all of my misty smoke techniques that I've got. You know, I rubbed out some of the color over here. Focus, focus, focus. Thank you. I rubbed out some of the color over here, and some of the shading over here. That didn't look as good, but then I had some blast lines, and there you go. Blast lines are really, really quick lines that you could do on the pencil when you've got a very flat end of your pencil. You basically just hold the pencil down up to the line that you want, you know, to a blast to come from, and then you just quickly go across, you know, and take the pencil off of the paper. But no, I think I'm happy with that. I think I can be happy with that. So that's good. So yeah, there's the big finale on the way out of the restaurant, and presumably back to Kingston's place. 5 cannot hold in any more gas. And I hope you like that, because I'm going to upload that picture to you after, like almost in real time, as I'm going to take the scan, and then I'm gonna where's my phone? I'm using it. There we go. Let's open up my scanning app. I always get portrait and landscape, you know, kind of like screwed up. You know, it's like horizontal and vertical and stuff like that. When it's like, so it's landscape. There we go. Okay, and push, and it's cropping, auto lighting. Lighting, okay. I do the lighting because basically I put it up against the screen, because the screen's a natural light, or not, it's an unnatural light, but it's a natural light illumination around the picture, and that makes the picture itself, it makes the scanning app work harder to pick out all the details. Because I've just done it scanned in from like my desk before, just like that, using the scanning app, and you know, just like that, using the scanning app, and basically it didn't do as well. It didn't pick up as much detail. But if I put it up against the screen, I get the best lighting and the best lighting around it, and it makes it really, you know, try to scan all of the details in and adjust for the lighting and stuff automatically. So now I can put that onto the computer. But if Pop is happy, I'm happy. Oh, about taking Pop back to your place. I know what you mean now. I get it. So now that one's done, we've got the naughty pictures, and those are going to be probably not tomorrow. They're probably not going to be for tomorrow. They're probably going to be for whenever I'm back, or I might do them while I'm away. I don't know yet. But no. So I can't see the chat for a second, guys. I'm going to go to my files, and they should be saved onto the computer as their own files. Ugh, you got all this metadata. Ow. All this metadata connected to it. So it's there's the scan, that one. And that's yesterday's. And that one. Yeah, got it. So these are the scans. So really tiny icons. And we're going to go and put them into new sorting. And they're being put on the computer. There we go. Because once I do this on the computer, I think I'm going to do the just general trick of basically. Oh, it cropped it pretty nicely. It cropped the first picture pretty nicely. Well, the second picture in the series. Ow. So I just a hair caught on my fingernail from my beard, and I just tugged it out of my face because I'm maroon. That was stupid. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna up the angle a little bit on this picture to get the full effect. Full effect. And sharpness. Does that do anything? Ooh, I like it. I do like it. What about contrast? Just make sure. No, the contrast, I lose some of the definition in the shading. Ooh. But I gain definition in other places. Ugh, why can't I target this? No, I'm gonna up the I'm gonna put the contrast up a little bit more. Just it kind of makes your hoodie, it kind of makes Kingston's hoodie look a bit not great. I'm going to do it 20%. Okay, there we go. Okay. And is this the only one? Is this the only picture of that set? Yep. Okay, so now I'm doing the first picture. Again, I can't see the chat. I do apologize. Say what you want. And the auto cropped pretty good. Pretty good. I'm just going to decrease it a little bit because you can see empty paper. You know, basically with paper where there's nothing on it, just in that corner above Kingston in this picture. So here we go. And go for the sharpness. Yeah, sharpen it up, sharpen. And get rid of some of the, it picked up a lot of the random paper lines. You know, the paper, the actual texture of the paper. Normally the scanning app is pretty good and it doesn't do that. Normally it leaves that out. But on this one, it really picked it up. The scanning app was too good. On this picture. What the hell? I've just noticed a mistake on this picture. I've actually, I don't think I've shaded in. Didn't shade in any of the background. Actually, the paper looks pretty good in that corner. It's I can only see it in that corner, so I'm keeping that. So that's good. I'm going to show you guys this in a minute. By the way, I'm going to go through all of the series. Oh, wait, what was that? Which one's better, that one or that one? I've got 2 scans of this one. Right, okay. So I'm just going to go back to the app, go back to camera Photoshop, and actually crop out that corner because it got a bit of the computer screen. I don't know why it did that. That's random. I normally aim to get it. Normally auto crops itself out. You know, normally auto crops the computer screen out. Like I said, when I actually do the scanning app, I make sure that the screen is in the picture slightly, and it normally does this thing because it's a scanning app. It basically like crops around the square of the paper, and gives me all the detail of the lines and stuff. But because this is a pre-rendered, you know what I mean? Because it's a pre-shaded, that's what I meant. It's pre-shaded and textured, so essentially it doesn't really need that, but it does pick up more detail on the actual lines itself. Okay, so we go to sharpness again, bring out all of those black lines. Excellent. All the pen lines, that is. I usually ramp that up to maximum. It's the sharpness feature on anybody else's. It's sometimes labeled under sharpness, and then you can go under that label, and you basically it's clarity. It's under the clarity label, and then you go to sharpness. That's what I meant to say. So if I up the contrast, and I do the contrast as well, it just gets rid of any of the paper texture and stuff. But I need the contrast usually when it comes to the pencil lines. I might have to lower the contrast a little bit for this one, because we will lose a lot of the stretch marks and belly details. Yeah. But also what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add a vignette. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Just make the background darker on this, the third picture. And that there's a reason for that. Basically, whenever something's under pressure, I like to always do this. Just up the vignette, make it so that it's basically got a spotlight in the middle of the actual thing, and it kind of gives urgency, you know. Yeah, that looks good. And then the final one. Wow. Okay. It did its job. The app did its job, and basically it scanned it, but everything's slightly crooked. It's left the paper slightly crooked. I don't know why it did that. So luckily with Photoshop you can easily rotate things just slightly. There we go. It's also picked up the top corner, which is a bit lame of it to do. I don't know why I keep looking here. There's not here. That's the reference art that I was using before. So they can go over there. I keep looking here because I keep expecting my picture to be here, and it's like, does it look like that? But yeah, it does. It's fine. I've lost a lot of door by rotating the picture slightly, but what are you gonna do? Up for clarity, and I want all of the lines, so I'm probably going to go quite low on the contrast in this one.
It's just a small ship with a giant solar shield that allows them to fly really close to the sun. And so yeah, they're mining this planet with a giant moving station.
Yeah, I can't see any of the detail on the sign that I did, but there's nothing I can do about that unless I draw it in. You know, it's like in paint. Yeah. Oh well. I think that's. Oh, well, I can drop the exposure, duh, and then I can up the contrast. Just the brightness of it a bit. Just. Yeah, that works. Looks way better. Oh, that brings out almost everything, except for the window. Why doesn't the window show up? It's so annoying. It brings out all of the texture, but it can't see any of the window. You know what? Maybe shadows. Ooh, I like the shadows. Maybe I can bring up the shadows and up the exposure still. Does that do anything? It does look pretty good if I fire up the shadows. Because I can get more exposure that way. I think that's good. I think that's good. As long as it's sharp, all the lines are there, and I just can't see the window thing. But you can vaguely see it if you look really hard. You can kind of see it. Okay. Right. I'm going to show you guys what I mean. So I'm just going to go to the first picture. So the story so far. Let me just move the camera. I'm moving the camera. There we go. The story so far is that here they are all scanned into the computer. See, there's the sign at the top. See, pigs eat for free. There's a little 4. I tried my best to integrate the 4 with the rest of the letters, but they all connected. So it's actually like a little neon sign, or a big neon sign. And of course all the burritos and tacos. And look, you can see all of the lines are way more accentuated because of the scanning app. And there's the paper texture. Actually is the paper texture, but I like it because it adds texture. It looks like the wall. So yeah. So you might be able to hear my phone because you're quite close to it. It looks like the wall, so that's pretty cool. So we got this picture, and then so Kingston invites Pop over for Mexican after he gets changed from work, and then he feeds him lots and lots of Hans beans up here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. And as after the burrito, I did add a little bit of drool. I don't know if that comes out, but you guys will see that later. So yeah, and of course they get up to leave, and basically, like, Kingston's helping him move to the door, and of course he's got, he's saying, "Well, there, big guy, try not to explode." I just noticed something, that his tooth, his big tusk, he's got quite thick tusks, and this one is appearing quite larger than that one. But there's a reason for that. It's because he's got his mouth open. You can see more of the tusk. You can't see this as much as this tusk, and you're looking at it from the side, so it kind of would be a bit bigger. That's why that's bigger. I did know that it looks a bit weird, and I would have changed it at the time, but basically, I was just so proud of myself of actually having Pop's mouth open, because that's, he's always got something in his mouth usually. So yeah. But you see the vignette around it is that it kind of like fades into the picture a lot more than this, a lot more than that picture. And of course we have the finale, and you can't see the sign. You can actually kind of see the P if you look very closely. I traced the sign out with my rubber, but that's the same window. But it doesn't show up almost at all, but you can kind of just see a P and a little I, and then a little weird G just here, just here, G. And then it says pigs eat 4. 4 is up here. You can see the 4, and then 3. But it's really, really faint. You'd have to look really hard in the picture. Sorry, I just noticed that I'm moving the camera a lot, so I apologize. Trying to hold it steady. But yeah. But all of these lines came out pretty good. There's stink lines back here. It's kind of around Kingston's face. I'm just I'm kind of proud of that, but the rest of it is kind of a bit of a the string vest doesn't look as good as the other pictures, but I do like that he's kind of like grunting, satisfaction is just it. I did a bigger kind of like face for that, and kind of like extra satisfied here once it's all released, well, some of it's released. So yeah, but yeah, this is what it looked like before. So that's the before. See how it basically it was slightly crooked, and also it kept this line. This is where the paper separates from the pad. So it's that, and that, and that's how I did it. Went from that to that. So yeah, yay! And now I can actually look at the chat again, because I will be. Well, actually, no, I can't, because I'm going directly to Twitter. I'm giving these to you. Pandafox. Right. Jeffrey says, yes, save the naughty drawing until you get back so you can focus on having an awesome weekend at Ian's. Well, the thing is that basically, if I don't sleep well, then it gives me something to do at night, If I don't sleep well, if I'm bored on something, then basically it gives me something to do at night. So, because I'm insomniac. I mean, it's 4:30. It's 4:15 a.m. So, I don't sleep. I don't sleep much. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go to. I'm opening Twitter. Did anybody see the camera test? Did anybody see that? My video, the camera test. Ha! That's funny. It's telling me that I'm live now. Oh, I missed somebody else doing a stream. Oxhorn was doing a stream. Yeah, oh well. What I'm actually looking for is, I go to Twitter because I'm opening up my Twitter notifications, why not? Open up Twitter and send those directly to Pandafox if you're actually watching. If you're not, then it's fine. But no, go to messages. Yeah, that's you, because those are the pictures from your face paintiness. Now, yeah, I open up this, and is it just my imagination, or has Twitter gotten rid of the ability to send multiple files? Because basically, I swear that I sent multiple files to people before. Now I can only do it one at a time. You know? Weird. Let me know if you get these, by the way. Sending one of one. Yep. Well, send two of two. That's one. That's two. And then this one. Sending. Yep. So the screen is slightly tilted on my laptop. So basically, I'm like that because I'm trying to see. I should change the contrast settings on the computer, really. Okay, and this is the last one, sending now. There it is. In case you're wondering, Pandafox, in case you're wondering, I did send that to the right person, yes. It's like, this random person's going to be like, where did these come from? What's going on? Huh? Don't know. No problem, Tubbs, no rush. Okay. I love it so much, Tubbs. I'm glad you do. Pandafox says, Tubbs, I'm so proud of you, and I love this story so much. Thank you ever so much. Anytime, dude. Anytime. Well, anytime when I'm not super busy. For some reason, once I started this project, I became super busy. You know, basically, like when I found that if I start just drawing something for fun or for friends or something, then randomly people just want stuff. Draw. I'm like, oh, busy. Can't do it. Busy. So yeah. Oh, this is some news before I run away. I just wanted to say that basically YouTube's done something annoying to me, really annoying to me. It's like it's super annoying. You know, on the LiveTUBBSart channel, I've got all these playlists. I organize all my videos and some videos that I find or get sent to me into special categories. And basically, for example, you've got the pipe guys, you've got the big guys, you've got the inflation fund videos. Well, now you don't have the inflation fund videos. YouTube deleted that playlist. It's gone. I can't find it anywhere on the computer. I can't find it on the mobile app. It's gone. It's just gone. And this irritates me, not because these were my videos in the inflation fund playlist, but these are videos that people have sent me over time, you know, that I just put in the inflation video playlist. They're just gone. And I'll have to find them all manually again. But the thing is that there were over 400 videos in that playlist. And it's not just for me, that's the thing. You know, I put them in this playlist so that other people can see the playlist for themselves. They can go into the LiveTUBBSart channel and look at all the different categories and stuff like that. And it's now gone. People can't see it. I can't see it. I'm really annoyed at that. And this might have happened a few days ago even. I don't know. But it's not the only playlist to go away. But it's the first one that actually has other people's videos in it. And yeah, because all the other playlists that they've deleted in the past, and by the way, I've only found out about this. I've only found about this tonight even, that they deleted several of my playlists, but also the Inflation Fund playlist, and that was the one with like other people's clips in it, and that's why I'm annoyed, because it's other people's clips. My clips are all in one place. My videos are all in one place. I can easily recategorize them. I could make a new playlist for them and stuff like that. It doesn't bother me. But these, you know, the Inflation Fund playlist, that was other people's videos and videos that like you know, I reference or I use and stuff like that, and it's gone now. And I've got no way of recovering it. And but yeah, I never got a warning about this, by the way. I was just I wanted to add the video, the testing one, the testing video, the screen test video that I did for with the grey beard and the waistcoat. I wanted to add that into the Inflation Fund playlist, because basically I was trying out a technique of I was just pushing my timing out, but I wanted to make it look like I was kind of getting bigger because of the playlist, you know, getting a more pronounced dad bod. And yeah, so I wanted to add it to the Inflation Fund playlist, and I was looking for it, and I was looking for it for a long time, and I couldn't find it. And that's when I've discovered that it wasn't just that playlist, but it was several of my playlists with my videos on them that have been removed from my account just without telling me. So yeah, this worries me, not because of the Pandafox channel. Actually, you know, it's a bummer that I'm going to have to go find those videos again if I need to find them, you know, because they're all in one place and I can easily reference them whenever I wanted to. But it's annoying because I've got my other channel, my Escape Pod channel, Escape Pod 42 channel. That's the channel that I basically have my music playlist on. And all that music is collected over the years, you know. And not only that, but also playlists that I create for other people are on my Escape Pod channel. And if they're just randomly removing playlists or deleting them if you've got too many playlists or whatever, that's going to piss me off, because I don't know I don't know what to do if that happens. You know, I've got like my partner's playlist, because Damon doesn't watch YouTube with me, and if anything that happens, I basically have a watch later playlist, and I put all of the videos into the watch later playlist, and then I copy that playlist into one of his files, basically one of his playlists, so that if he wants to watch something that I find interesting, I'll just say to him, oh, it should be on Damon's watch list 3, you know, on that playlist. And he'll know to go and look for the video there, you know, or I'll just send him the link to the video. But if they get deleted, then I'm fucked, because I won't be able to get those videos back, you know. I won't be able to ask him, you know. It's like, oh yeah, it's like that video that you saw earlier, and he's like, I didn't see that video because the playlist was deleted. But yeah, it's not just that. I also manage some of the media for other family members and stuff like that, and yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to have a little rant about that, because that really, you know, that sucker punched me. So yeah, now I'm going to create a new Inflation Fund. I'm going to have to reorganize the playlist, because the reason why I think that this happened on the Pandafox channel and not on the Escape Pod channel is because the skateboard channel has relatively few playlists, whereas the TankerTubs channel, in order to organize my videos, I've created quite a lot of playlists. And I think it's because I've got so many playlists that some of them were lost to the internet or just deleted or something, you know. So some of those playlists, if anybody watches them, I'm going to get rid of. Just the playlist, not the videos in the playlist. They'll be mostly my videos anyway, but they'll be gone to make way for new playlists. I can already think of a couple that basically I don't use anyway, so it won't be that big of a deal. Like the mass consumption, I've got a mass consumption of food playlist, but I've also got a mass consumption video playlist as well. And essentially, the mass consumption is basically for both food and liquids, basically for bloats and stuff. And I can easily remove the mass consumption one because I've got a filling the tank one, which is basically for bloats, exactly for bloats. So I kept feeling something crawling on my leg, and I think it might be a harvestman. You know, a little tiny spider-like thing, but isn't a spider. Because I saw one in here earlier. Stupid leg hair. But yeah, so yeah, there's at least one or two, or I can actually think of four of my playlists that can easily be gotten rid of because like nobody ever watches them, nobody ever visits them, you know. So yeah, I probably will be doing an organizing probably when I come back from Ian's, you know. I've got to organize my favorites anyway and stuff because my favorites has nearly 1,000 videos, and I like to clear it out whenever I have over 1,000 videos. Do you know what I do to clear out the videos? I usually go through every single one and put them into the categories of other people's videos, you know, basically of my playlist, you know, those playlist categories. Only I won't be able to do that for one of them now because one of them's been deleted. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a bit of a it's a big bummer, you know, but it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, I just want to let everybody know that basically in general that if you're a person that makes playlists of videos on YouTube, just keep an eye on your playlists, you know, make a backup or like save the URLs to like make a bookmark tab with all of those videos in it, and then basically, you know, assuming that it's not a huge playlist, then basically that will be backing up that playlist on something other than YouTube, you know. So make a bookmark folder and then have them as your playlists, because I might have to do that now. But the thing is that basically some of my playlists are 5,000 videos long. So yeah, the big guys playlist, for example, is definitely in the region of 5,000 videos on that thing. And yeah, I'm not going to go to every single one of those links and basically make sure that they're all backed up because there's 5,000 of them. It'll take hours. Anyway, rant over. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I promise. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, if you watch things on YouTube all the time, just keep an eye on your playlists because YouTube's being shitty and deleting playlists without telling you. Oh well. Let me go. Let me. Let's also sometimes some Pandafox and Pandafox. It's like we can smell the fart from here. Tubbs, that is so awesome. I'm glad you like it. My poor house. See, this is the thing with dyslexia. I read things in the wrong order sometimes. Both pop happy. I'm happy. I'm just looking for things that I haven't read. I'm sorry. I've read that. Jeffrey says, Jeffrey says, I saw the cute cartoon sailor video, which is great, and thanks again for the love on my comment, Tubbs. Oh, that's okay, dude. If it's, you know, if it, I basically have stopped doing it because I used to do that for every single one of your comments. I used to do it for like the best comment and stuff like that, but I found that I was overusing that button a bit much. So instead of doing that, I've essentially switched to either liking or only doing it if it's genuinely made, you know, put a smile on my face. So, and that made me feel a bit better after dealing with some bullshit. So I was like, yay, somebody appreciates it, so that's good. Oh, good. Pandafox got all of the pictures. Excellent. Jeffrey says, Pandafox, I love your drawing very much. That's cool. That's nice. I'm happy you love them, Jeff, says Pandafox. Well, it sucks that happened to you, Tubbs. Yeah, well, like I said, if you got playlists too, then just keep an eye on them. That's crazy. That's just ridiculous to do that to you, Tubbs, without warning. Yeah, it really does suck. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, did anybody see that video? Did anybody see the video that I posted? Because basically, I posted the sailor video tonight. I posted the sailor video, but also I posted the screen test. And the reason why I did that was because the sailor video was less than a minute long. If something's less than a minute long, I tend to like think of it as a very, very, it's kind of not worth it. You know, I don't know why I posted it. Not so much that I posted it, but I don't know why I only posted one video if it's less than a minute long for a whole day. You know, it doesn't. I don't know what, it doesn't seem right. You know, it just doesn't seem right. So essentially, I uploaded a longer video instead. As well as, you know, so yeah, Jeffrey, if you haven't seen it yet, then take a look at it. It's part of like a transformation. It's part of like a transformation thing, an age progression transformation video that I was trying out for a buddy of mine who's into that. You know what? I haven't included that in the description. So I'm just adding that quickly for transformation / age progression / weight There we go. And save. Okay, that was easy. All changes have been saved. I love quick editing of metadata like this. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's good. Oh wow, okay. Oh, it's been demonetized for adult themes, I guess. Anyway, Bink. There we go. I can see it now. Oh, I didn't miss anything in the chat anyway. That's good. Well, Pandafox, I'm glad that you like your picture. I really am. I really am pleased that you like it. Please consider me for, you know, basically, if you want another picture done, then just ask for it, you know. And if I don't do it just yet, just know that I'm busy. You know, just remind me. You know, every now and again, every time you see like me post something or a new picture, just give me a little poke to remind me of anything else that you want me to do. You know, I'm gonna be happy to do it. You know, I might be busy and I might need a little bit of time in order to get to it. Because yeah, It's just been happening a lot. So where you can see this picture, Jeffrey, I'm gonna email it to you. I should have done that actually. You know what? I know I'm live now, so on my social media on YouTube, it's telling me that LiveTUBBs is streaming live now. I'm like, I know. I'm LiveTUBBs. Like, really? Am I? Jesus, I didn't know that. Oh, why did I open a new tab? My inbox is right here. Excuse me, I beat myself around the head with my own mouse. So yeah, Pandafox, I assume you don't mind me sending these to Jeff. That's a funny picture. All right, that was the picture that I uploaded to Tumblr. That one. Pork and beans. Send. Oh, it's uploading the attachments. Really slowly. But then again, they are quite big files. Right, Jeffrey, you should have those in a minute. So yeah, this picture will be up on. It'll probably be up on the LiveTUBBS thing first, unless Pandafox, if you wanna post them via, if you wanna post them on Twitter, then that's great. I do not mind at all if you do that. These are your pictures now. You can do whatever you want with them, honestly. Just if you post them places, I would like to know. You don't even have to credit me if you don't want to. Honestly, I really don't mind that. I don't know why people give a shit so much. It should be enough that people are actually looking at your work, you know. I just like to see where they're posted, you know. I don't even mind where they're posted. I just like to see where they're posted. So yeah, basically, if you want us to put them on Twitter, then that'll be great. Like, again, let me know when you do that. If you do that. If you don't do that, then I will put them on Twitter anyway. I'm going to put them on Twitter anyway for my media, just to put more into my portfolio on Twitter. But they're going to be on the LiveTUBBS Facebook page first, and then I was going to put them on Twitter, and then eventually they are going to go with the rest of the drawings that still haven't been uploaded yet to Fur Affinity. They're going to go on Fur Affinity, then they're going to go on DeviantArt. So anybody that's watched the playback of this live stream and you basically want to know where you can see these pictures, look for me on all of those places. If you, I would suggest that Fur Affinity would be the easiest one if you're not already friends with me or follow me on Twitter. Because basically my name on Fur Affinity is just Tubbs, T-U-B-B-S. It's very simple. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, then basically, but it's an open account, so basically anybody can follow me. It's at TwatTubbs, all one word, T-W-A-T-T-U-B-B-S. Very, very simple. But yeah, and if you already are a fan on the Facebook art page is LiveTUBBS or Tubbs Art. I can't remember which one, because it's LiveTUBBS on Facebook and it's Tubbs Art on Tumblr. I think that's how I did it. So yeah, anybody that wants to look at my stuff, I've just given you all the access to find it. If you're a member or you want to find me on DeviantArt, I can't remember my username on there. I think it's 5 wide by 5 tall. 5 tall by 5 wide. It's basically 5 by 5, but it's all one word and it's 5. You know what I mean. Because it's because I've had a lot of DeviantArt accounts in the past. I had one for my tattoo designs. I can't remember any of the names of them because they've been kind of obscure. or I can't remember the passwords, or whatever. And essentially, the reason why I've got this one is because this one is the latest one that I had that had just general bullshit art that I drew and I just uploaded, you know. So it's become my now furry account and also big guy account, you know, basically the drawings I do for bears and furry bears. So yeah. Jeffrey says, thanks, Tubbs, I just got them. Really? Oh, yeah, it says that you opened the... Not only does it say that it's sent, but also it says that this email has been seen by the recipient. So I was like, oh, okay. The internet's great sometimes, isn't it? So yeah. Okay, I'm going to credit you. Oh, I'm going to credit you. Okay. Well, that's cool. Again, you don't have to, but it's cool. Tubbs, I hope you'll try to get some sleep as the morning goes on. Well, I don't know. Because it's already Friday, I don't know if I should get some, you know, try to basically stay awake for the rest of the day and then actually have a normal amount of sleep while I'm at Ian's, if you know what I mean. So who knows? I'm just I'm not really feeling particularly tired now. As I'm yawning, there we go, better. Yeah, I'm not feeling particularly tired now. I was just going to bullshit on the computer for a little bit. See how I feel. If I'm feeling sleepy, I might try to get some sleep. I've got work to do tomorrow. That's the thing. Well, that's cool. Lo, yes, the internet is pretty amazing. Okay. I hope Pandafox is still here because I'm logging off, guys. And I don't know what tomorrow's gonna happen. What's gonna happen tomorrow? I might. Very, very big if, basically. Do a live stream before I go, but I might do a live stream when I get there. I don't know what the plan is for tomorrow. Kind of don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but you know, you'll see me when you see me. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know why I'm putting the keyboard away. I'm going to play on the computer. I'm stupid. Right. Oh yes, that's why. Because I need to push these forward so that I can get up. That snow didn't settle, by the way. I can see outside the door. Get up. I can put my pencil away. And a piggy. You can go back on top of there. I can stand here. But yeah, quick belly flash, guys. This shirt is actually really long, so it does the big reveal quite funnily because I can do that. Make sure that all the belly's in the frame. It's actually quite heavy. Go. Entire thing. It's my Harley shirt, my biker shirt. Even though I don't really like to ride on bikes anymore. For obvious reasons, although I might get my trike someday, who knows. If not, that's fine. What? But yeah, if not, that's fine. Just Tubbs, you just rest. You aren't stupid. If you say so. Hugs and some of many works for belly. Good night, Pandafox. Bye, Pandafox. And bye, Jeffrey. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Noah, as well, because he was on here for a very brief moment, and then he vanished. I've got 4 viewers now. Is that because I flashed my belly? Really? Yeah. Say bye, Tubbs, or night Tubbs, or morning Tubbs, or whatever you want, and I will hit the goodbye button. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe sometime. Who knows? I'm still debating whether to put to bring this computer with me. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Thank you, Jeff. Bye.